Hello and welcome to Healthy Lifestyle. In today's video, we'll show you the top 8 symptoms of high cortisol levels and solutions. But before watching the video, do not forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button below and clicking the bell icon to be notified when we publish a new video. Cortisol, a stress hormone, is highly present in billions of people globally. Too much cortisol can lead to a variety of health difficulties, including high blood pressure, belly fat accumulation, muscle wasting, and numerous other disorders. So to understand this, cortisol is the main stress hormone that is very important because it helps you regulate your sleep-wake cycle or internal body clock. It helps you control inflammation in your body to keep pain and swelling at bay. It controls various aspects of your metabolism and how your body converts food into energy. It is also the fight or flight hormone, which helps your body adapt to danger and provides you with the energy to flee or fight in a threatening situation. It helps to regulate your blood sugars with the assistance of other hormones like insulin. Unfortunately, because of how it impacts the brain, if your cortisol levels are out of balance, either too high or too low, it can lead to serious issues with both your physical and mental health. I'll also discuss some easy lifestyle modifications and treatments you can utilize to help lower your cortisol levels to a normal range. Just a brief reminder that this video is just intended for educational purposes. If you have any medical worries, consult your doctor. 1. Loss of buttocks and thighs. When the muscles in your thighs or buttocks begin to deteriorate yet belly fat begins to emerge, this is one of the most typical symptoms of elevated cortisol. This frequently occurs in older persons, especially in males over the age of 50, who develop incredibly slim legs but accumulate hanging belly fat. High levels of cortisol cause the muscles in your legs to break down, transforming the sugar they produce into energy, while another hormone, insulin, transforms the new sugar in your blood into belly fat. Stress and nutrient deficiency are the two main causes of high cortisol levels, more on this later. 2. Waking up 2 to 3 a.m., stressed. If you frequently awaken between 2 and 3 in the morning and discover that your mind is really active, this is a symptom that you have too much cortisol in your body. Your brain may be overthinking and trying to solve issues and create plans while you should be sleeping, making it very difficult for you to fall asleep again. Before I realized what was going on, I myself endured this several times. Cortisol regulates your circadian rhythm, which keeps you awake because your body is in fight or flight mode and affects your sleep. 3. High blood pressure. You may be aware that stress can increase the hormone cortisol, which in turn raises blood pressure, hypertension. If your body or brain perceives a threat, it will release cortisol to constrict your arteries and adrenaline to increase blood flow and provide you with quick energy. This enables you to defend yourself against an approaching predator, like a lion, or to flee from it. This is completely natural, but if you experience prolonged stress for longer periods of time, your blood vessels are put under pressure and your blood pressure remains high, increasing your risk of heart disease and stroke. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and enable all notifications if you found this information helpful in any way so that you may receive updates on my most recent nutrition and health advice. 4. Cold sores. Cold sores are painful, itchy, tingly blisters that develop on the lips and gums around the mouth. They frequently split and hurt, especially when you're eating. You may have noticed that they frequently happen when you are depressed or have just experienced stress. When cortisol levels are balanced, it keeps your immune system in good functioning order and suppresses viruses like HSV so that they don't harm your body. However, these viruses can emerge from remission and cause a cold sore if you just experienced a cortisol surge due to stress, if you aren't getting enough sleep. Other illnesses like the common cold and the flu have the same effect. Cortisol is overproduced when there is too much stress, which reduces immunity. 5. Breathing problems, asthma, COPD, etc. Cortisol aids in controlling inflammation throughout the body, particularly in the lungs and respiratory system. Unfortunately, cortisol resistance develops if you have too much of it for too long. In your cells, cortisol essentially loses its ability to function correctly as it should. The lungs frequently get severely irritated as a result, and the tiny bronchial tubes may begin to thicken and become mucus-filled. Asthma and COPD are long-term lung disorders and breathing issues brought on by this. This is the reason why doctors frequently recommend corticosteroid inhalers. Because you need a boost because your own cortisol has stopped functioning appropriately. 6. Anxiety. Anxiety is a state in which you feel unpleasant, anxious, or stressed all the time, as if there are issues you need to address but not enough time to do so. You will find a way to worry even when there is nothing to worry about. This is anxiety, which is brought on by persistently high cortisol levels. Your neurological system is permanently in the fight or flight position, ready to defend itself or run away, sympathetic. As a result of this, your muscles remain tense, and over time you may experience chronic discomfort in your muscles, joints, and particularly the area around your shoulders and throat. I'll go into more detail on how to manage this hormone and stop the nervous response later in the video. 7. Acid reflux. High amounts of cortisol and stress may be the cause of your persistent heartburn, acid reflux, and burning chest pain. Your digestive system is partially turned off by cortisol, allowing your energy to be directed toward attack or defense. Over time, however, the excessive cortisol can inhibit the normal creation of bile, enzymes, and stomach acid, leading to an acid reflux flare-up. This is why doctors frequently connect stress to acid reflux. 8. Further signs. Finally, due to the length of this video, I'd want to mention a few other symptoms of high cortisol without going into great depth. If you stand up too soon, you become dizzy. You have diabetes or prediabetes because elevated cortisol levels can cause blood sugar levels to rise. You have ulcers in your stomach. Because cortisol is causing nerve issues, you get restless legs. Your diaphragm muscle is being impacted by cortisol, which results in frequent hiccups. Because your adrenal glands are underactive, you get hot flashes during or after menopause. You have mental fog because cortisol affects memory and brain function. Because cortisol causes blood vessels to tighten, you have rosacea on the skin. Because cortisol is causing your skin to lose its elasticity, you have purple stretch marks on your skin, particularly around your stomach. Your immunity is weakened by cortisol, which causes you to catch more than 1 or 2 colds or infections every year. There are blood tests and hair analysis tests available if you have a combination of these signs and symptoms and would like to know for sure if you have high cortisol levels. Check out our description or the comment that has been pinned, there we have linked a cortisol testing product for you. I'll discuss some easy lifestyle modifications you can make to naturally lower your cortisol later in the video. 6 reasons for high cortisol. Mental and emotional stress is the primary and most frequent cause of elevated cortisol. Your nervous system reacts more strongly because it believes you are in danger and activates cortisol production. The more pressure you are under mentally due to difficult people, work problems, marital troubles, etc. Another contributing factor is not obtaining at least 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep each night, which disrupts your brain chemistry and raises cortisol levels. Regular alcohol consumption can deplete minerals like vitamin B1 in the body. Increased cortisol levels and a buildup of nervous tension result from this. Similar to overusing stimulants like caffeine, coffee, tea, soda, and energy drinks, excessive consumption of these substances can wear down your adrenal glands and lead to cortisol resistance. Additionally, overusing steroid medicines like prednisone or cortisone can harm your cortisol receptors, causing your adrenal glands to continue producing more and more cortisol. Finally, the stress that being overweight causes to your body causes cortisol to rise, and your fat cells release cortisol to try to maintain equilibrium. How to lower cortisol. 1. Begin daily consumption of 2 to 3 tablespoons of nutritious yeast, unfortified. This can be used to garnish salads, soups, stews, and yogurt. These flakes contain minerals and B vitamins that calm your nervous system, regulate blood sugar levels, and balance cortisol. 2. Use the 4:6 breathing pattern. Gently inhale to the count of 4 into your abdomen and slowly exhale to the count of 6. You'll notice very soon how your muscles start to relax and how your thoughts start to quiet down with more clarity if you repeat this for 5 minutes. You can activate the phrenic nerve and stop your body's fight or flight reaction by controlling your breathing. 3. Limit your intake of caffeinated beverages, such as coffee, tea, and soda, to no more than 1 to 2 cups in the morning and no more than 2 in the afternoon. Since these herbal teas include phytonutrients that relax your nerves and promote GABA, try lemon balm, passion flower, or peppermint. You can also use ashwagandha, a natural herbal medication that aids in the body's ability to cope with stress. 4. Begin engaging in low-intensity, low-stress exercise for at least an hour each day, such as leisurely strolling outside in the fresh air, to increase oxygen intake and enhance your mental health. The essential oils, phytoncides. that are released into the air by plants and trees actively reduce cortisol and quiet down your stress response. The sun's UVB rays assist in the synthesis of vitamin D, this reduces cortisol as well. 5. Consume 200 micrograms of vitamin K2 and 20,000 IU of vitamin D3 daily. 20,000 IUs is equal to 0.5 milligrams, despite sounding excessive. High levels of cortisol can harm your body, which vitamin D can help to restore by reducing inflammation and enhancing your immune system. Together with vitamin D, vitamin K2 helps your body transfer calcium around so that your bones and muscles can relax and become stronger. 6. Reduce your intake of foods high in refined sugar, wheat, and flour that also spike your blood sugar levels and cause cortisol to be released. Replace them with nutrient-dense whole foods like organic pork, salad, broccoli, peppers, kaffir radish, wild salmon, avocados, and salad. These are all nutrient-rich foods, potassium, magnesium, B vitamins, omega-3 fatty acids, etc., that encourage bodily relaxation rather than energizing it. We have reached the end of our video. Check out our description, there we have linked products that will help you live a healthier life. Also, please like the video and leave a comment below. Subscribe to Healthy Lifestyle and I'll see you in the next video.